Oh, I've been following you for a while. He's not gonna say no creep shit. He's not gonna run you off. Oh man, I live in Houston. I'm 30. I'm 34. I'm an engineer, such and such. I do this for a living. Shit, let you come back and what you do for a living. Oh, for real? Like if you can, all a man needs is that conversation spark. And if he's into you, he can take it from there. Your DM drives the desert. You must have been curving too many people then. You cute. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of dudes that try to shoot their shot with you. Drives the desert. I don't believe that. I think you probably blocked all of them or something, or hit decline where they can't send you messages. Why is it considered such an accomplishment for a woman to be married in our society, but it isn't necessarily looked at by men as a life goal? All right, that's a good question. Let me pin that. Hold up. Pin comment. All right, more. Why is it considered such an accomplishment for women to be married in our society, but it isn't necessarily looked at by men as a life goal? It's not looked at as a life goal by men because of divorce and how much men lose when it comes to divorce. So that takes a lot of the funk out of, or the excitement out of being married from a male perspective, because we know how difficult it is to deal with women and to make a relationship last. And we know how penalized we are if we get divorced, especially if we have kids with them. So not only is it something that's going to be able to hurt him financially and emotionally, he usually the woman's usually going to be the gatekeeper for his relationship with his kids. So I had one. I mean, you know, women can be petty as shit when they got custody of the kids. You get them for Thanksgiving, she bring them over at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that instead of bringing them over in the morning. She does things to intentionally fuck over you within the rules of the custody agreement. So men have to know that they have to deal with all those type of situations. As far as why people look at it as an accomplishment for a woman's perspective, I don't think they look at all marriage as an accomplishment. I think that the ones that they look at as an accomplishment as women that get with the quality men that have the type of healthy marriages and relationships that are real relationship goals. They're not looking at just as everybody that just got a ring and you married some dude that you know is cheating on you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that all women that are married are looked at as having a sense of accomplishment. You married a dude that don't work. You married a dude that just play live all day. You pay all the bills. You're the only one working. That's not looked as an accomplishment. Women look at my wife as a type of chick that is accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do, oh, he's a great dad. Oh, he's a great father. Like, that's what you want to have. And what it means is, in order to get that with that type of man, that means your mentality had to be right. Your decision making is in order. Your ability to handle a household and handle a six-figure man's lifestyle is in order. So that means that you have to meet a lot of criteria because, like I keep saying, the type of men that I'm talking about are very, very skilled at evaluating women and choosing quality wives. So that indicates, if you get with that type of man, that indicates to other women that you're a quality wife. So I don't think that applies to all women. But some women like to brag about that because it's something they can throw in other women's face. But broke people call other people broke every day. So that don't really mean shit. There's no real relevance behind it. Being married to a dude that very many other women wouldn't want to be married to ain't a big deal. Being married to one of the men that's in that elite category I'm talking to y'all about, that's a big deal. That's significant. That means you was on your shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Queens be like. See, I try to explain it in a real context. I don't think anything I said was unfair or doesn't represent what the average reasonable person thinks. But I don't think nobody just looks at, so it's just like, I don't look at all dudes that got wives as having a good wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are plenty of dudes that I'll be like, I can't believe he married her. But I don't care. It's not my business. I'm not the one that got to be married to her or the person that got to deal with the ramifications of the relationship not working. So, I got friends that are divorced and don't listen to advice. That's the funny thing. Like, people that know me in real life don't listen to very much advice from me. So it's so hilarious to see how that works. I need to come to New York, man. If you know somebody that's putting together an event, have them get at me. My email and my business lines in my bio. I'd love to come to NY. I would love it. I can't go for a while, but still recovering from my surgery. But I'll be more than happy to travel. I like doing speaking engagements. I'm pretty dope in front of a podium, especially if I got a whiteboard where I can get in teacher mode and write some stuff. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I've been trying to put together. I've just been kind of sidetracked with my health and some other personal stuff. Why do you think people don't listen to me? I don't know, man. I don't ask them. Like, I try. It's my personal life is kind of weird now that I'm popular on social media. So I think some of the people that know me in real life don't want to tell me about their problems or whatever because they may feel like I'll put them on blast or something like that. But I really don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they don't want me to look at them bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be judging, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a whole bunch of people's business, man. Like, I'm a former host, so I'm not really in a position to judge a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judgmental of it. Like, I know what's going on, so I'm not surprised by none of it. I've fucked married chicks and, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm very aware of the shit people do. So, and I'm very real. So, I think a lot of them are just kind of afraid to be judged by me or whatever, but I'm not judging. I really don't care who other people fuck, to be honest. As long as it ain't my wife, I ain't the one busting a nut from it. It really ain't my business. So I had to tell a female to follow you because her train of thought about what shit. Well, yeah, man, I think it's smart for dudes like to suggest my page to women, like, because I'm doing the hard work. I can say all the stuff that you can't. You know what I'm saying? So you can have her be mad at me or direct her vents at me, but as long as she hearing what needs to be heard and you reinforcing that that's what's real, you should be good. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Just search for my name. Just search for me on YouTube, and my videos will come up. Yeah, man, it's you said you had sex with a married woman. What was her reason she cheated? She said her husband was lame. He didn't excite her mentally and physically like I did. That's the one I was thinking about when I said that. That was her reason. She said her husband was pretty lame, and he didn't communicate the way that I did. So some of the other women cheated because the dudes took care of them better. They had dudes that they could control, but they wasn't really turned on by. It was stuff like that. Like, they got married for mostly financial reasons. Men that they could control, men that was lames, that was just happy to have a cute chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what happens to those type of dudes. But, you know, That was back in the day. But for those of you that would like to hear about some of the ways things go down, man, I would strongly recommend y'all read my novel Game Recognized Game. If you go to my website, terryduranbooks.com, you can read the preview. Just reading the first 5 chapters on my site, you'll be able to see how engaging it is. A lot of my partners, fellas, that's the ultimate icebreaker. Having it on your coffee table, having new chicks, purchasing a copy for a chick you trying to smash. My frat brothers have been doing that for years. That is, Christmas is coming up. I guarantee you, any woman that you get my book for is going to show out in the bedroom because it's so mentally engaging. Ladies, it'll put you up on a lot of the ways that men think and operate and show how things operate when people first get involved. It's called Game Recognized Game, and it's basically explaining how a lady transitions from college to corporate America and gets involved with a super fly swag type of boss. So go check it out, man. I mean, it's a grown folk book, but it's available in paperback and ebook. My second book is not that complicated. How Men Feel About Sex, Love, and Relationships is also available.